In the world of music and fame, there were two powerful figures, Sean "Diddy" Combs and Sean "Jay-Z" Carter. These two men weren't just colleagues in the entertainment industry, they were also close friends. Their bond was so strong that Diddy once said only two people could call him by his real name, his mother and Jay-Z. This special friendship was known to many, and people admired how they supported each other through thick and thin. But as things often go in the world of the rich and famous, their friendship took a sudden turn for the worse, leaving Diddy's son, Christian Combs, feeling hurt and betrayed. Christian, Diddy's son, had grown up watching his father and Jay-Z's friendship flourish over the years. To him, Jay-Z was almost like family. So when things started to go wrong and Jay-Z distanced himself from his father, Christian was deeply disappointed. It all started when Diddy found himself in serious legal trouble. There were federal investigations against him, and things were not looking good. During this time, Diddy needed all the support he could get. After all, friends are supposed to stick around when times get tough, right? But to Christian's shock, Jay-Z, one of Diddy's closest friends, began pulling away. Instead of standing by his father's side, Jay-Z chose to stay quiet and disappear from the scene. Christian felt that this was a massive betrayal, especially because of how close Jay-Z and his father had been. He believed that true friends, especially those who called each other family, should never abandon one another, no matter the circumstances. Watching his father face these challenges alone without Jay-Z's support made Christian angry. As time passed, Christian's frustration grew, and he decided that enough was enough. He wasn't going to stay silent. He began speaking out publicly, accusing Jay-Z of betraying his father during his most difficult time. But Christian didn't stop there. He threatened to expose damaging information about Jay-Z, information that could change the way people saw the music mogul forever. Christian claimed that the secrets he held about Jay-Z were far worse than anything anyone could imagine. He hinted that if the truth came out, it wouldn't just shock the public. It could also get Jay-Z into serious trouble with the authorities. Christian wasn't just planning to spill this information to the media. He was prepared to take it to the people in charge, the ones who could launch investigations and take action. Rumors began swirling. Whispers started circulating that Jay-Z might be the next major celebrity to face exposure for hidden scandals. People speculated about what Christian might know. Could it be something from Jay-Z's past? Could it be about his rise to fame? No one knew for sure, but the rumors were enough to create a buzz in Hollywood and the music industry. Christian, it seemed, was on a mission. He wasn't just angry about Jay-Z leaving his father during tough times. He wanted payback. To Christian, Jay-Z's betrayal was personal, and he was determined to make sure the world knew just how deep the hurt went. This wasn't just about legal troubles. It was about loyalty and the pain that comes when someone you trust abandons you. Jay-Z, for his part, had stayed quiet throughout most of this drama. He hadn't made any public statements or tried to defend himself against Christian's accusations. But some believed this silence wasn't helping his case. Instead, it made people wonder if Christian's claims might hold some truth. Why would Jay-Z pull away from Diddy when they were so close? And if he wasn't guilty of anything, why wouldn't he speak up and clear his name? Christian, on the other hand, kept building momentum. He was reportedly working behind the scenes, trying to gather everything he needed to expose Jay-Z once and for all. It wasn't just about talking, it was about action. Christian was determined to reveal the truth, even if it meant bringing down one of the most powerful figures in the music industry. The media picked up on the story, and soon it wasn't just a private feud. Everyone wanted to know, what did Christian know? What secrets was Jay-Z hiding? Would Christian really go through with his threats and expose Jay-Z? The pressure was on, and all eyes were on both Christian and Jay-Z. People couldn't help but feel that this drama was more than just a falling out between friends. It felt like the beginning of something bigger, a story that could shake the foundations of Hollywood and the music world. Christian's boldness in standing up against someone as influential as Jay-Z showed that he wasn't afraid of the consequences. To him, it was about justice in defending his father's honor. As the days went on, more and more people started to take sides. Some believed Christian's story and felt that Jay-Z had abandoned Diddy when he needed him most. Others weren't so sure and thought that Christian might just be angry and lashing out without real evidence. Either way, the tension was growing, and everyone was waiting to see what would happen next. Would Christian really expose Jay-Z? And if he did, what would the consequences be? Only time would tell, but one thing was certain. The relationship between Diddy, Jay-Z, and Christian would never be the same again. In the end, this story wasn't just about music or fame. It was about loyalty, trust, and what happens when those bonds are broken. Christian's actions showed that family comes first, and sometimes even the most powerful people aren't immune to the consequences of their actions. As the world waited for the next move, Christian stood firm, ready to reveal the truth and defend his father at any cost. Jay-Z, one of the most successful figures in the music industry, has a history of pulling away from people when their scandals become too much to handle. Throughout his career, he's often aligned himself with powerful figures. But when things get complicated, Jay-Z has shown a tendency to cut ties to protect his own image. This pattern of distancing himself from controversy is evident in some of his past relationships, like the one he had with R. Kelly. Back in the early 2000s, Jay-Z and R. Kelly collaborated on a joint album called The Best of Both Worlds. At the time, R. Kelly was already facing a scandal involving falsified documents, which were allegedly used to marry Aaliyah when she was underage. Despite the controversy surrounding R. Kelly, Jay-Z continued to work with him. It wasn't until much later, when R. Kelly was convicted of more serious crimes related to sexual misconduct, that Jay-Z finally severed ties with him. This move left many people wondering why Jay-Z hadn't distanced himself earlier, given the serious nature of the allegations that had surrounded R. Kelly for years. So when Jay-Z recently cut ties with Sean Diddy Combs, it wasn't entirely shocking. Jay-Z has a pattern of distancing himself from people when their public image becomes messy, and this time Diddy was no exception. Diddy has been under investigation, and rumors of federal probes and legal troubles began to swirl around him. As things escalated, Jay-Z, once one of Diddy's closest friends, quietly slipped away. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, couldn't help but feel hurt and betrayed by Jay-Z's actions. To Christian, this wasn't just a professional decision. It was personal. Jay-Z and Diddy had been close for years. Diddy even said that Jay-Z was like family to him, and there were few people who had the privilege of calling him by his real name, Sean. So when Jay-Z distanced himself, it felt like a stab in the back, especially given how close their families were. Now it seems that Christian is ready to fight back. Rumors suggest that Diddy may have shared some damaging information about Jay-Z with his son, and Christian is threatening to expose it. If these rumors are true, the fallout could be massive. Christian claims that what he knows about Jay-Z could be worse than anything people have heard before, and he's prepared to bring it all to light. He's not just targeting the media with these revelations, he's reportedly ready to take the information to authorities as well, which could lead to serious consequences for Jay-Z. One of the most talked about developments in this ongoing drama was the cancellation of Jay-Z's annual Roc Nation brunch. This event, typically a star-studded affair, is one of the most anticipated gatherings in the entertainment industry, hosted by none other than Jay-Z himself. But this year, the brunch was called off, sparking speculation about the real reason behind the cancellation. Some believe that Jay-Z wanted to avoid the awkwardness of inviting Diddy or dealing with the tension between them. Others think it was simply a way to sidestep the fallout from their fractured relationship, especially now that Christian has publicly criticized Jay-Z for betraying his father. But the drama doesn't end there. There are whispers about Jay-Z's personal life, particularly his relationship with his wife, Beyoncé. Rumors have been circulating that Jay-Z has been controlling Beyoncé, with some even claiming that he allegedly used drugs to keep her under his control. These rumors are of course unproven, but fans have pointed out that Beyoncé has appeared off at certain public events, fueling concerns about what might be happening behind closed doors. Adding fuel to the fire, there are also allegations that Diddy may have been involved in some of this alleged behavior. If Christian were to expose this, it could make things even worse for both Jay-Z and Diddy. While these claims remain rumors for now, the possibility of Christian bringing these issues to light is enough to keep people on edge, waiting to see if he will follow through on his threats. In the midst of all this, another figure in the entertainment world has also chimed in. Jaguar Wright. Jaguar, a singer and performer, has a reputation for making bold claims about the music industry, and she's no stranger to controversy. Over the years, she's hinted at shady dealings between Jay-Z and Diddy, suggesting that there is more to their relationship than meets the eye. Jaguar has even claimed that she knows secrets about both men that could damage their reputations. Despite making these claims publicly, Jaguar Wright has never been sued by Jay-Z or Diddy, which for some people adds credibility to her words. If her accusations were false, many believe that one or both of the men would have taken legal action by now. But the fact that they haven't has left people wondering if there's some truth to what she's saying. As the tension builds, fans and observers are left wondering what will happen next. Will Christian really expose Jay-Z? What information does he have that could be so damaging? And if these rumors about Jay-Z's personal life are true, how will it impact his relationship with Beyoncé, one of the most beloved figures in the entertainment world?